Good afternoon, one and all. Hi, Dr. Prashant Kumar from CSED. Welcome you all in another session of this induction program. And in this particular session, we have two talks. One is from Dr. Sarvinder Kaur, Chief Librarian, and second from Nitai Basak sir. First, I welcome Dr. Sarvinder Kaur ma'am for her talk. So, Dr. Sarvinder Kaur is librarian of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar. And today, ma'am will talk about the institute library, what are the facilities available in the library, how students make use of those facilities, and all about. So I welcome you, ma'am. And now I hand it over to you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So, very good evening and a warm welcome to all of you, new entrants to NIT Jalandhar. Today, I'll be talking about the Institute Library. I'll introduce the Institute Library to you, the services and sources of the library. I have prepared a presentation for you so that you are able to understand the library in a better way. So, over to my presentation. So firstly, I'll discuss the introduction of the library. Then I'll shift over to the library resources, then library rules, services, and facilities. Then how to get the resources, how you can access the library resources of your institute library. Some important websites I'll introduce to you. Then library values and ethics. And I'll inform you about some contact persons whom you can contact from time to time for any query you have to resolve. During my talk, whatever queries you have, you please keep on noting down, and I'll be addressing the queries in the end. So I'll start with the philosophy behind libraries. Whatever books or whatever resources are kept in our libraries, those are meant for use and not to be stored. Every reader who enters the library, whether it is a student, teacher, or any staff or any outsider, he or she, everybody should get a book for him. Means the library should have relevant information for everybody who is supposed to enter the library. Whatever books are purchased, whatever books are stacked in the library, they should automatically get a reader. Means that no useless books should be purchased and kept in the library which do not attract any readers. So at the fourth place, library philosophy says that library material should be arranged in such a manner to save the time of the reader so that the readers reach the right way directly to the information required by him. So library is a growing organism. Library is not a storehouse of books and journals. Rather, it is a growing organism which grows with the interaction of books and human beings. That's why this way we can call it a living organism. Right? I'm sorry to say that you are not in the institute. You are working from home, and we are doing everything in online mode. So library timings are not that important for you, but I hope you will be joining the institute very shortly. And when you will be coming in person to the institute, definitely you will be visiting the library from time to time. So our opening timing, library functioning timings are 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday to Friday. And on Saturdays, it works till 5:30. And during the end sem exams, we keep the library for your convenience open till 12 midnight. Library do have different sections. Acquisition section is there where we acquire books. In the technical section, books are processed. No doubt, these two sections are not directly linked to you people because these are the staff sections where to work. But these are the basis of the information which reaches you to the circulation section, that documents and information is processed in these two sections. Acquisition section is a bit important for you because the books which are recommended by you and your faculty are only purchased by the acquisition section of library and then processed in the technical session, and then those are sent to the circulation section, from where you can get the books issued. You can sit in the library, you can have the books from circulation section for consultation inside the library, as well as you can get the books issued. Periodical section is equally important because periodicals are those publications which are published periodically, say monthly, quarterly, yearly, half yearly. Those are not published permanent basis like books, and the speciality with the periodical publications is that they carry the latest information, because when a book is published and the next edition comes after 2-3 years, that information becomes obsolete, that becomes old. But periodicals carry latest information which is the basis of research, and this is the information contained in the periodicals which keep you people updated, because that is the latest information, right? Reference section is equally important because in reference section we have kept those books which are not to be read from A to Z. Rather, you need some portions of these books to be referred at certain points. For example, you want to consult an encyclopedia for information on any important topic, right? So you will be visiting the library to have that application, to have the major details about that particular topic. Encyclopedias are never subject based. You won't find any encyclopedia on organic chemistry or inorganic chemistry or applied physics. You will find an encyclopedia of science and technology. There you will be finding information on every bit of science and technology. These are quite a very high standard of documents which make you different from the ordinary classroom teaching. So different sections are stack areas where books are stacked. We do have a good and well-equipped audiovisual section with the capacity of 100 seats. We do have a projection facility where you can come in groups, you can come with your teacher and play the lectures which we have purchased from IITs and many other good institutes. Even you can bring your own CDs if you want to watch those in a group. And this is the most मतलब कि बहुत रौनक वाला section, I can call it audiovisual section, where teachers bring their groups, they sit and discuss and watch the lectures. E-Media Center is that section where we have kept a large number of computers only for use of the students. Many times we find that some students cannot afford carrying laptops, and sometimes the battery is down of their laptop, but they are in the library and they are near the library and they want to use some computers. You can right away enter the library E-Media Center, sit on a computer and use it for academic purposes. This is quite an important section in the present era when we are becoming fully dependent on technology. We do have different reading rooms. In the circulation section, we have a reading room where you can have the books from the stacks. In reference section also, we have big reading rooms for use of books and for setting and for reading. And for personal books also, we have kept one reading room which is not a part of the main library. In that reading room, you can bring your personal books and sit and study. Because generally in common rooms and in canteens, you people go and you won't find peace over there if you want to study lonely and in a peaceful atmosphere. Right? For that, we have kept that personal book reading hall. Reprography, there are some documents from which you need only 1 or 2 pages and you need not to get those books issued. You can get that small portion photostat from within the library and take it out. That is a payment based, very nominal charges are charged, and that is operational from 9 to 5:30. It is a full-time photostat facility available in the library. So you are supposed to follow certain rules. while keeping, whenever you will be joining the institute, you will be using the library and you will be keeping your belongings on the property counter of the library. So never keep your personal belongings, no costly items, no issued books, no personal books, and you're supposed to take your personal belongings while leaving the library premises. Whenever you leave, it should not be used as a storehouse to keep your personal belonging for the whole day. A register is kept on the library entrance, where you are supposed to make entry at the time of entry and at the time of exit also. So every book issued to you also need to be entered in the exit register, right? Library resources. Central Library of the Institute do have 1.3 lakhs of documents, which is quite a large collection. We do have access to more than 12,000 journals and databases, which we can access online from remote locations also. So this segment of my talk will be very important for you, because these are the sources which you can access from your home. These things are available remotely from remote locations. We do have purchased textbooks from CBS publishers. These are of text nature, and you can use, read, print, and download while being at your home. The second important is the Pearson ebooks. These are the login credentials. We have given the URL, username, and passwords for all the ebooks available. We are not in a position to put these passwords on the institute website, because it is against the copyright rules. So if we put these username passwords on the institute website, so those will be leaked to everyone, and that way the publishers will be objecting that the books purchased by NIT Jalandhar are being used by the outsiders also. So I request you also to keep all these usernames and passwords for use of yourself only or your classmates at NIT only, and do not share these passwords with any outsider, right? So IEEE journals are quite important for IT related branches like computer science, electronics, IT, electrical, even physics subject has many important documents under this, and this is the URL for IEEE, and username and password is there. You can download the proceedings of the conference, you can download journals, you can go through it through these credentials given here. A base course Textile Technology Complete is basically solely meant for the Department of Textile Technology. I hope many of you who are attending this induction program belong to the Textile Technology Department also. And this database contains journals, books, standards, so many other different type of information related to the Department of Textile. So better use it along with your textbooks. Apart from these, we do have subscribed to many other online resources. We are a regular subscriber to Elsewhere's Science Direct, which are quite high quality research based journals. IEEE, IEE journals are there, and especially for the Department of Mechanical Engineering. We have American Society of Mechanical Engineers publications online. American Society of Civil Engineers is also there in our directory, that is also available for the users at NITJ. Springer journals are there. More than 1400 journals from Springer publishers are accessible to the users at NITJ. Emerald Management 312 package is there for you. Then Scopus. Scopus is quite an interesting product. It is basically an abstracting and indexing database. Rather you can call it evaluation tool also. Through Scopus, you can have a view of the total publications of the institute. When you search it by NIT Jalandhar, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, NIT Jalandhar, so you will get a total detail of the publications which are published by the faculty and researchers of the institute. And that's in similar way, you can also search by a particular person also. Suppose you want to have a look at the research work of your particular teacher. You can go to this database and you can search his or her publications. This is a statistical database of Government of India. If you are appearing for any test, if you need any information about the socio-economic aspects of India, so you can have that data from this. It is, I think, it is regularly updated by the Government of India. Your entitlement as undergraduate students, you will be entitled for issuing 2 books at a time for 14 days. After 14 days, you can return those books. You can have the others as their replacement. And when you will be joining the institute and you will be sharing rooms with your hostel mates, so you can have alternate books. If you are 2 people are there in a room, so you can have 4 books. So that will be sufficient for 4 subjects being taught to you in a particular semester, right? So book bank facility is another facility which is quite important, but it is for a limited category of people. So we do have a book bank out of which we give almost 1 book each for all subjects. 4 books we issue to SC/ST students because we are receiving the grant for that category only for this facility. Book bank is available for reserve category students only. That too subject to the availability of grant from government for this purpose. Overdue charges. Try to, whenever you join the institute, get the books issued. Try to remain within rule, follow the rules strictly, because when certain facilities are made available to us, we are supposed to respect the rules. So overdue fine is also charged if the books are not returned in time. So rupees 1 per day will be charged for the first week for delayed return, rupees 2 per book for the second week, and rupees 5 per book for the consecutive period if the books are not returned. Even if somebody becomes a habitual defaulter, so his or her membership is also cancelled, can be cancelled, right? So library general rules, it is a universal rule that if you are sitting in the library, you are supposed to be silent. You must carry your library card while visiting and using the library. Again, the janitor sitting at the library is authorized to check you at the gate. The use of mobile phones is strictly prohibited inside the library. You are not supposed to damage the library property. Take care of the books, documents. Do not write anything. Do not damage. So if you found any book damaged, so better inform the library staff before getting that book issued by you. The facility of reservation of books shall also be there for you. If you find that certain book has been issued to somebody else and you need that book, so you can get it reserved. So you can be put on the next person to get that book. Otherwise, it will go to the stack, and whosoever will pick that book first shall go to him. Right? So reserving it by you shall make it yours by right. Lending and borrowing of library cards is strictly not allowed. It is like a signed check. Never lend your library card to anybody. If misused, so you will be caught for that and you will have to pay for that. So books taken from reference section from the stack area need to be left on the tables only. You are not supposed to keep them on the stacks back. The idea behind this is that books should go to their right place, where under which subject those have been classified, and a student doesn't know how to reshelve the book. So that is for your benefit, that you are supposed to leave the books on the tables only and not to restake. If some book is lost by you, you are supposed to replace. To take care of the library rules. These are the services, lending and borrowing services, reading rooms are there, reference services there, bibliographic and documentation services are there. You will be getting internet connectivity, both wired and Wi-Fi in the library. Rather, it is available in the whole institute. Wherever you go, you will get the Wi-Fi facility, online access to resources is there. Multimedia basis, as I have already discussed, we have established a complete lab for you where you can enter without any restrictions, sit and work on the computers. A photostat facility is there. So all the books in the library are arranged subject wise. So, whenever you enter the library, just find the subject labels put on the stacks and try to search. Further, the books are author-wise and title-wise. Suppose you want a book on the physics by Akshay. So, authors with the A alphabet will be placed first, then B, and then C, and then further. After selection of books, you can go to the circulation counter for getting the books issue. How you can know how you can get the online resources access, or how do you know that what is available, what is for you in the institute? For that, you are supposed to go to the institute website, click on the central facilities, then go to central library, and under the central library, an e-library icon you will get. Under e-library, you will get the full directory of the resources as shown in the next slide. This directory is available on the institute website. You need not to keep it typed in your notebook or written on your notebook. You can anytime click the institute website. This directory will be available for you on the institute website under the library homepage. Right. So this segment is quite important. National Digital Library. I think you have not heard about it earlier because you are at the school level, quite busy in preparing your competitions and all that. National Digital Library is an integrated platform for the nation's intellectual output. So it is having its headquarters at IIT Kharagpur. How to have access to NDL. You are supposed to register yourself first to access the resources from National Digital Library. It is a single window access in multiple languages. As many as languages can be covered have been covered under this. So it provides material in various languages in all disciplines. You can access from any device. And more importantly, it caters to the differently abled learners also. The persons who are having some different physical characteristic can access this library only. So this section will help you to know how you can use the NDL. This is the URL given for you. When you will type this URL, so you will get a form, registration form. You are supposed to fill that registration form and submit it, and after that you will get a confirmation email to activate your account. So the main thing here is that you can register with your official email ID only. I think you have been allotted the email IDs from NIT. So you can register NDL with your NITJ domain email ID only. Further, once you register, the further mechanism to access the information is self-explanatory. I hope all of you will very easily do it. If you face any problem in doing this, you can contact me through my email given on the institute website and for right. So very shortly, when you'll be completing certain classes and all that, so you'll be given assignments and projects by your teachers. So I hope you identify this page. When you go through an important article, you find the references at the end of the article. Those are called references or citations. Citations, referencing is a standardized model of acknowledging resources from information and ideas. मैं आपको हिंदी में बताना चाहती हूँ कि reference वो होता है कि जब आप किसी दूसरे का आर्टिकल पढ़ के, किसी दूसरे का information पढ़ के, published information, उसको अपने आर्टिकल में कोट करते हो, तो उसको कोट करना, उसको साइट करना and उसको रेफरेंस में देना is very necessary. Otherwise it will be called a theft. कि आपने किसी की इंफॉर्मेशन, किसी का इंटेलेक्चुअल वर्क चोरी किया है, और अगर आप उसको साइट करते हो या उसको रेफरेंसेस में कोट करते हो, देन इट इज नॉट कंसिडर्ड एज ए थेफ्ट. That in technical language we call it plagiarism. Plagiarism is इंटेलेक्चुअल चोरी, जिसको हम बोलते हैं इंटेलेक्चुअल थेफ्ट, कि किसी दूसरे का रिसर्च वर्क हम चोरी करके बिना उसका नाम दिए अपने उसमें कोट कर रहे हैं कि this is our ideas, this we have done. Never do this way. This is having very bad repercussions. So always try to cite and acknowledge if you copy anything from anybody's work, and make it a habit right from the first year. Because when you will be going to the final year, you will be doing a project. When you will going to the masters, you will be doing much more research. If you once make this a habit, then your research work and everything will be streamlined, and you will never do the wrong thing, right? This is the example of references and citations as are given on the end of the articles which we publish, the project which we submit, the assignments which we submit. So very important aspect which I would like to stress is the library human values and ethics, which are implemented in all aspects of our life, and these are the guiding principles of our life, and are necessary for positive human behavior and action in our daily life, right? So what are basic human values? Basic human value. Why we are called human beings? Because we follow basic human values. That is the only reason for us to be called human beings. The values which are considered basic include truth, honesty, loyalty, love, peace, etc. Since these values are unifying in nature, cut across individuals, and applied to all human beings. So to be a good human beings, never leave these values, right? So right from the beginning, if we try all these things, so we will try throughout life. If we are faithful in small things, we will be faithful in large things also. But if you are honest in daily dealing with your friends, in going late to your classroom, doing hooting in the class, doing this and that will become a habit, and that will affect your personality throughout the life. Never do this. Do not harm anybody. Make things better for others. Definitely those shall be rewarded to you. Respect others. Be fair. Be compassionate. At part of libraries, we also do follow certain ethics. It is the responsibility of the libraries to give freedom of access to information, not to hide anything, nothing to kept under lock in the library. All libraries are supposed to follow open access. Free flow of information should be there. Whatever the readers come and ask, those should be given to them. And automatically, if information is housed, so we need an infrastructure to access that information, right? So try to follow the ethics as well as the rules, and do care for the institute and do care for the library property. Will never be careless. The major carelessness which I generally find with the students is the misuse of technology. Whenever you take a round, you will find at least some 1% or 2% using the computers for prohibited sites. Never do this. Ours is a managed network, and whatever site is opened on a particular computer is recorded in the institute servers, who logged in and who opened that site. Always try to be fair to the purpose you visit the library. So for any type of queries or anything urgent you need, you can contact right with me through my email, and even for very urgent queries, you can contact me on WhatsApp also. So thank you. Good luck for your very happy and fruitful association with the institute, and hope to see you soon in person. Good luck once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for your wise words, and definitely this will help the student to better understanding of the library in a very better way, and definitely they will be able to make most out of it. So thank you once again, ma'am. And just before ending the session, ma'am, there is one query from a student.
Yes.
And he actually wants to share this by email so that they can access this facility.
Pardon, will you please repeat?
Actually, a student wants this information in the mail. For perhaps he is asking for the email IDs, the passwords, and the username for the various facilities.
Yeah, I'll be forwarding all the user names and email IDs to the group mail IDs of all the branches. Very shortly I'll be doing. And one more thing I'll be doing, I'll be creating a link to fill the library forms. So that link also I shall be sending to all the students through mail so that they are able to fill up the library membership form and we are able to complete the process of membership also.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Any more queries, please?
No more queries, ma'am.
We are going to add many more ebooks very shortly within the month of December only. So all the links shall be forwarded to students through their group mail IDs.
Okay, ma'am.
Right.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you and good luck. And thanks, Dr. Prashant. Thanks a lot for your nice introduction and carrying out all this process.
You're always welcome, ma'am.
Thank you.
So, students, now we will move to second talk of the session, and this talk will be delivered by Dr. Nitai Basak, and along with Mr. Neeraj. So, before I hand it over to Nitai Basak, sir, I would like to read a brief bio of sir. So, Dr. Nitai Basak has done his PhD in biotechnology from NIT Jalandhar, and he is currently Associate Dean of Academics of the Institute. Previously, Dr. Nitai Basak has headed the Department of Biotechnology, and prior to do this, he has been Assistant Proctor of Proctoral Cell of the Institute. Earlier also, he has been a member secretary of a Board of Studies, faculty advisor, Literary and Debating Society. He was a coordinator for Utkans from 2019 to 2013. He was Associate Dean Faculty Welfare. He was a faculty coordinator for Music and Dramatic Club. He is a member of Institute Library Committee. And today he will talk about the academic regulations. So once again, I welcome you, sir, and now I handed it to you. Basak sir, am I audible? I think there is some technical difficulties.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Prashant, for a nice introduction.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah. Actually, I don't know. Presently, it is showing very less number of students. Hardly 95 number of students are present.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this is a good session. Along with me, Mr. Neeraj is also here. He is Assistant Registrar of Academics. I will tell the student, please be attentive. Whatever I would like to share is, please note something. As per the academic regulation of B.Tech, you have 3 sections of your marks. Out of 100 marks, 10 marks is allocated to the assignments and internal quizzes, 40 marks are allocated for two minor exam 1, minor exam 2, and 50 marks are allocated for end semester examination. This is the rules for academic regulations of the institute. But because of pandemic of this coronavirus related issue, and as your lecture is being held online, this has been slightly changed. For this semester, it will be 40 marks will be for internal examination and quizzes. The concerned teacher will take online exam or quizzes within the class. 40 marks is there. 20 marks is there for assignments, and there will be 40 marks of end semester examination online. So I will ask the student to be attentive from day one, because semester is very short, hardly 4 months. With December 7th we have started the class, December, January, February, and if you see the academic calendar, by March 15 this semester is over, and you will have around 40 lecture in every theory classes. And after the end semester, immediately your second semester will start from March to 23rd or 24th, and then similarly in this fashion online class will continue from March 23rd to April, May, June, and in July you will have in semester examination of the second semester, and then followed by practical. So during practical, what will happen in first half, you will have the practicals of whatever is present in the syllabus in first semester, and in second half you will have the practicals of second semester. Similarly, the second group, in first half they will do the practicals of first semester, and in second half they will do the practicals of second semester. So there will be 10 weeks in practical. You will do the practicals for 10 weeks, and then the exam will take place. And we are expecting that by middle of October of 2021, your first year will be over. So instead of there was a 4-month gap, August, September, October, November, the gap will be reduced to 3 months. From October end, your third semester classes, October end of 2021, your third semester classes will start. Please be attentive in one particular point, is that there is no point of making the absent in the class. Please try to be present in the class from day one, because 100% attendance is compulsory. God forbids, if anybody undergo any kind of accident or anybody undergo any kind of medical ailment, so all these are covered in 25% of allowance which institute gives to the student. But please understand, there is no medical leave. So I will ask all the students to be attentive and to make it present every day, such that your 100% attendance is present in theory and practical classes both. Please understand, this 4 year will be the golden opportunity of your life. This 4 year you can make your life very wonderful. Be attentive for the class. Be attentive for computer programming, because this is the arena of computer programming and decoding or coding. So try to learn the language. It is going to help you in some way or other, irrespective of the branches. And also concentrate on your branch, because higher study is very much welcome throughout the world. Many of your seniors, many of our students have entered higher studies, be it in IIT or in ISC Bangalore or in Europe or in US. So many of NIT Jalandhar alumni are present throughout the world. So they got chances for MS and even sometimes PhD also with stipend after completing the B.Tech from NIT Jalandhar. So NIT Jalandhar is a prestigious institution. So be happy that you got chance in this prestigious institution for studies, and to be attentive from day one. So anybody has any question? I mean, before passing on the stage to Mr. Neeraj, our assistant registrar, he is very helpful. Whenever you will have any problem, you can send him email. So before passing on the stage to him, I would like to ask to any student if you have any query or any question. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Anybody has any query?
Yes, sir. Two queries we have. One is, sir, when minor exam will held. So, and is second semester is also going happen online. These
As
two
of
queries
now,
are-
it is the thought that second semester will also go online.
Okay, sir. And sir, about minor exams.
There is no separate minor exam. It will be class test of online quizzes. It will be taken by teacher. So 40 marks has been allotted for that.
Okay, sir. And sir, one just query just posted. Any MOU with IITs for the student exchange?
No, we don't have any MOUs right now. But our student can always go to IITs during the summer vacation based on the recommendation of the departmental faculty, or it is their personal effort. They get do the training in many of the CSIR lab or IIT.
Sir, one student wants to know about minor degree.
Minor degree is there is some rule that you should have minimum CGPA of 8.5 first year. Then there should not be any backlog. So then only you can do minor degree in other branches, which is not your branch.
Yes, sir. Only these queries are at this particular time.
So now I will hand over the stage to Mr. Neeraj, AR Academic.
Hello everybody, good evening.
Good evening, Neeraj ji.
Good evening, Dr. Sir. Thank you. And I think I am audible to all.
Yes, sir. You are perfectly audible.
Yeah. Okay. So first of all, I will congratulate all the students for getting admitted at NIT Jalandhar. And I am Assistant Registrar Academic, Neeraj. And now I will let you know all the B.Tech regulations which will be helpful to you in pursuing your B.Tech program at NIT Jalandhar. This contains all the rules and regulations which are also available on the institute website. When you will go at the academic section, you will find out all these regulations. So now I am sharing this screen to you. So students, this is the B.Tech regulations which are available on the institute website under the academic head. So this contains the admission process through JOSA, DASA, admissions under cultural exchange program, under study in India program, all these things. So we will be starting this admission process. All of you know that we have got admission through the JOSA, Joint Seat Allocation Authority, and some of the admissions are under DASA scheme. Some of the admissions are under ICCR, and a few admissions for foreign students are made through Study in India program. Eligibility criteria is, we have already acquired that eligibility criteria, and then we have our academic system, and I would let you know that our academic system contains a credit-based semester examination system, and this credit system investigates a continuous evaluation of student performance and provide flexibility for academic process. So you study in a credit-based framework, and further we have defined these credits. Each lecture or tutorial per hour per week per semester is assigned 1 credit. Each laboratory work is assigned half a credit. Okay. So the number of hours you are taught, that contains the number of credits. So now we have our registration process. In the first semester, the registration has already been done by you. All the students have submitted the requisite fee, and they have applied, and they have online registered themselves. In a routine matter, we have the registration process which is offline and done at the institute. Presently, you are not required to have registration because you have already done it online, and due to COVID-19 pandemic, we are not having the registration process offline. So in the further semester, when the college will be opened for all, then you will have to register yourselves. Okay, like in the next semester, probably we would be having the offline session. Then you will have to register. We will display the academic calendar on the institute website, and according to the dates, you have to register yourself. Okay, then you have to pay that fees, requisite fee, whatever will be the semester fee, you have to pay that fee. Please take care in mind that some of the students think that mere submission of fee, they submit the fee and think that the registration is complete. But this is not the way. You have to register, firstly you have to fill the fee, then you have to submit your registration form in your respective departments. Okay, after the submission of your registration forms, then your registration will be completed. So this is a registration. Then we have the promotion criteria, which is to be kept in mind. From 2018 onwards, presently we have 180 credit system. With total you will be studying 180 credits, and according to this, there is a minimum number of credits which is required for promotion to the next year. It is not limited up to semester, but it is limited to the promotion to the next years. So when you will be promoted to the the third semester, second year, you will be required to have 23 credits. If you are not having 23 credits at the end of first year, then you will be back-badged with the previous batch. Okay. Similarly, in the second year, after the second year, you have to secure minimum 45 credits, otherwise you will be back-badged with the second year and you will not be promoted to the third year. Then for the promotion to third to fourth year, you have to secure 68 credits minimum, and this is the requirement. Advice on courses: at the time of completing the registration form, each student should consult his or HOD concerned to finalize the academic program. See, we have already, when you will be promoted to the next semester, you will find these things. The HOD is already provide all the scheme and the syllabus, and you can take further any advice regarding the open electives or other subjects. Generally, it is provided by the department itself, and it is not required. And credit requirement for registration in a particular semester, you have to register for a minimum of 15 credits and a maximum of 30 credits. You cannot take more than 30 credits. Late registration. If a student is unable to register himself or herself due to reasons beyond his control, then let us know. So students, I will request you, if there is some problem at the time of registration, maybe due to any kind of problem, you are not able to register yourself, then you can request us that I am not able to register right now, and we will process your request, and we will give you we can give you this time or any help which can the institute afford. Then we have addition, deletion, audit and withdrawal from courses. So you can add or delete a course, changing a credit course, or a student who wants to withdraw from a course. But all these things you have to do at the time of registration itself. After the start of classes, after the start of first test as detailed by Basak sir, you cannot change these subjects. Attendance requirements. You have to keep in mind that you have to maintain, firstly you have to maintain 100% attendance. You will be required to have 100% attendance. But for appearing in an examination, we have the minimum criteria of 75% attendance. If a student is not having 75% attendance, then he will not be allowed to sit in the examination, theory papers, and he will be awarded a W grade. This means this is an automatic withdrawal where the student is not willing to study that course, and we will award him a W grade, and that student has to again repeat his subject. So keep in mind that you have to maintain 75% attendance. The 25% attendance accumulates everything. This accumulates late registration or any kind of illness or any other exigency which could have arisen due to any other problem. So you have to keep in mind that you have to secure minimum 75% attendance. The attendance grades are like this: 95% and above it is H, 85 to 95% it is 9, 75% to 85% it is 8, and below 75% you will be awarded L grade. Absence during the semester. So students, I would request you that if there is any emergency or any kind of mishappening, and you have to inform us. In that case, you have to inform us that, sir, I have met with such an exigency, such an awkward position, and I am not able to register, or I am not able to come in the semester. Maybe some person can meet with an accident and he have to register, he have to inform us that, sir, due to this reason, I am not able to come present in the institute. So this is the process we have defined. Furthermore, we have a process of I grade. Suppose if a student met with an accident at the time of the final examination, so you do not have to lose hope. You just write to us that due to this, and attach all the proofs that due to this problem, maybe someone can have a fracture in his hand, so he can let us know that due to this reason I am not able to attend the examination. So we will provide you an I grade for that exam, and after you will recover or that exigency period is over, you can come to the institute and give your examination. So this is the case for I grade. Furthermore, if there is a case of semester withdrawal, in some cases it happens that the medical emergency or any other exigency which arise, the student is not able to attend that semester. So if you are not able to attend semester for more than 20 days, then you have to withdraw from that semester. That means you have to repeat that year. If you withdraw from a semester, then you have to do that semester with the subsequent batch which is coming to the next year for admission. Academic performance monitoring. Your performance will be monitored and all the results will be notified, and you will be informed, your parents will be informed. So now we have change of branch degree program. This is the students will be very curious to know that what is the criteria for change of branch. So whoever is admitted in the first year gets a chance to change his branch. The branch process is carried out at the end of the first year, and the criteria for this is in the fourth point. The student have to secure a minimum of 7.50 CGPA in first attempt without any backlogs for the category of general, OBC and EWS students. For the category SC, ST and PWD, the CGPA should be 6.5 minimum. So, and you have to clear all the examinations, you have to clear all the credits, and after this we will advertise the number of vacant positions. Some students leave the program and some seats are vacant in the various programs. Then we advertise them according to the category. According to the category which they were admitted, which you are admitted, the seats are advertised, and who are the students who are lucky enough, they get a chance for changing their branch. And this, there is a curtailment also in point 5. You can see the actual number of students in the third semester in the branch to which transfer is to be made should not exceed the sanctioned strength. We have made these rules like that the total number of seats cannot exceed the sanctioned strength, and a maximum of 10% registered student in third semester of the discipline from which transfer is sought will be allowed to change the discipline. There is also a curtailment of 10% seats. No branch change will be carried out for more than 10% seats. So this will be carried out in a order of your merit on the basis of the marks secured by you at the end of the first year. Suppose we get a tie case, then the tie case will be broken by JEE main rank, whose rank is less, he will be get the chance. In that case, special requirement for degree. There were many doubts that what is the requirement of NCC, NSS and NSO. So students, I let you know that these are the courses you have to compulsory study here. And you have to study these courses. This is the requirement of the B.Tech scheme, that you have to study any of the NCC, NSS or NSO. NCC means National Cadet Corps, NSS National Service Scheme, and National Sports Organization NSO. In the NCC there are very limited seats, and these are preferably given to the students who were already having NCC at their class 12th level. And according to your preference, we decide that who will get the NCC, who will get the NSS, and who will get the NSO. So you just have to write your preferences that these are my 1, 2, 3 preferences. So we will decide it accordingly. And as it is mentioned at point number 2, we have to study a minimum of 2 courses, audit courses in the B.Tech scheme, and that's why we have mentioned it as NCC, NSS and NSO discipline. Every student, now I would like to tell you that please be very cautious for this point, discipline. Every B.Tech student is required to observe proper discipline and decorous behavior both inside and outside the campus. So this includes everything. When you will be in the campus, you have to follow all the decisions, all the rules of the institute. And when you are outside means everything which covers the internet, your Facebook, your WhatsApp, all the social platforms. So please keep it in mind that your behavior, whether it is in the institute or it is on the social platform, it should be under the discipline policy of the institute. Your act should not be such like they create any kind of nuisance against the institute or any of your fellow members, student, or any of the staff of the institute. So please keep it in mind that you should have to behave in a very disciplined and decorous manner. And now we have the requirements to be fulfilled for award of B.Tech degree. So what are the requirements for B.Tech degree? Your program is for 4 years. You have to earn all the prescribed credits. You have to obtain a minimum of 5.0 CGPA. You have to fulfill all the syllabi criteria. You have to complete all the practical training. You have to fulfill the NCC, NSS and NSO. And you have to pass all the disciplines. And one thing to mention that the maximum duration of the course is 8 years. If a student is not able to complete his degree in 4 years, then he should not panic, and you can utilize this time, maximum time, but please complete your degree at the earliest. There may be some students who are from different mediums and are not comfortable with English. They would be facing some problem, but we will try to assist all the students. Okay, If you are having any kind of problem, you can contact your HOD, you can contact me, you can contact the Associate Dean, UG. Now we have the degree with honors. Also students who secure 8 CGPA without any backlog and complete their degree within 4 years will be awarded a degree with honors program. So this is the criteria for awarding degree with honors. And improvement in CGPA, this is applicable for all the students from 2016 batch onwards, that if they have their CGPA below 6.5, they can apply for improvement, but they can apply only for 6 subjects with a course fee of 5,000 per subject. Also, we have the provision for overseas internship in 1 semester during the final year. The students who are desirous of visiting the foreign universities or any kind of project, they can apply for internship program. And the details of this are mentioned in this paragraph. You can also have foreign internship of 3 months, and this can be allowed by the institute. Now we have the summer contact course and additional carry course pattern. If there are 2 grades, then you get fail. If you get fail due to less marks, then you are awarded U grade. And if you do not appear in the final examination, then you have the W grade. If a student is having U grade, then he can carry his subject. There is no number of limit on the subjects to be carried. If you are having U grade, you can carry as much number of subjects as are pending in the next semester in which the courses are being offered. But in the case of W grade, as you know, the W grade is awarded due to less attendance, less than 75% attendance, then you have to get all the classes conducted. You have to appear in all these classes, and then you have to clear that subject while attending all the classes. So that's why we have curtailed it, and the credits to be registered in a semester, that is limited to 30 credits. So in a W grade, you have to keep in mind that along with your regular semester, maybe it will be 24, 25, then you can carry only 30 up to 30 credits. And please keep in mind that if there is any backlog, you have to clear that subject in that particular semester. If that is a first semester subject, you can apply for the carry subject in 3rd semester, 5th semester, or 7th semester. If it is of 2nd semester, 4th semester, then you can carry it in the even semester only. Guidelines for makeup examination. As Dr. Basak told you that we have a continuous evaluation pattern and there are class tests. Probably at now we are not having these class tests conducted in this online manner, but when your classes will be offline, then we will be having class test 1 and class test 2. So if due to any exigency you are not able to appear in the class test, then you can apply for the makeup examination, and we are having all these things for the makeup examination. This is for the continuation fee. So also students who pass out their degree and who are not able to complete their degree with the ongoing batch, then you are required to pay a 1500 rupees additional fee with registration for the additional carry course. All such students who are not able to complete their degree after 4 years, then they will be required to pay 1500 fee plus all the additional carry course fee. Then we have the Senior Bachelor Program Committee, which is the Senior Bachelor Program Committee, which decides all the matters related to your programs, and this is a body which is having the representation of 2 girls, 2 students one boy and one girl from among you. So these are the B.Tech regulations. Now, one thing I would like to mention you that please check the institute website regularly. We are having, when you will visit the website, you will see that on the front page of the website, you will be having academic section. So this is solely for the student. So if I can share with you, dear students, we are having our website. So this is very important. So whatever you want to know about the academic, we have the academic system, we have here the academic calendar, then we have the instruction pro forma for students. Now see, most of the students do not know that how to apply. So we have the provision for applying online for the transcript, verification of degree. All these things will be required when you will get pass out from the institute. We have designed here the transcript. Okay, transcript can also be issued at any time. When if you are applying anywhere, you will be in the requirement of a transcript. You can apply online here. We have all the instructions. You can get a duplicate degree. If your degree is lost, you can get original degree issued at the time. After completion of your degree, you can demand it at your home address. All these things, all the requests which are required by the students, we have mentioned here to facilitate you. Then we have verification of degree certificates. If your employer is interested to get your degree verification, that he can or she can apply from here. Then we have the programs of study, the multiplication factor. We have produced a certificate here. You can download the certificate. If someone asks you what is your multiplication factor, then it is 10 here. You can get your CGPA converted into percentage. Like if you are having 8.5 CGPA, then 10 is your multiplication factor, and this is a proof of the multiplication factor, means if you have secured 85%. And here we have all your regulations. B.Tech, M.Tech, MSc, PhD, we are having B.Tech regulations. Then we have the grant of division oblique class. We have mentioned whatever will be your CGPA, according to that you will be. If your CGPA is 8.5 and above without any UW grade, then it is a first division. And if it is 6.5 and above and less than 8.5, then you will be eligible for reward of first division. First was with distinction, this is with first division. Below 6.5 and above 5, it is second division. These all are your classifications. Now you can also, I would like to request you to see that this is your student corner. Whatever will be the information for you, that will be displayed on the student corner. All are requested to look at this student corner. Then we have your scholarship section. All the notices regarding your scholarship section are displayed here, and you can contact the scholarship section. So this was all about the academic system, and now I would request you. Hello, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Neeraj, sir, for this information. And we have some questions.
Okay, sir.
I would like to read it for you.
So,
one question. Yes,
sir. I would also request the students that you can note my email ID, and if there is any ambiguity, any doubt, you can contact me. My extension number is 1711 at NIT. Okay, in any exigency, you can call me. My number is also displayed on the institute website, so you can call me there. But call me in the office hours. Do not call me in the evening time. And whatever will be your doubt, you can email me. So we will try to resolve your query. Yeah, sir, we can have the questions now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, one question is about credits. So,
Yeah.
one student wants to know, do we get credits when attend online lectures or tutorials?
Yeah. This semester we will be having all the semester online. So attendance will be monitored by the faculty itself. So you have to attend all the classes online. So tutorials you are required to attend because it is for you. Your problems will be resolved in the tutorials. So it is mandatory. It is in your interest. Otherwise, you will be losing your attendance. You have to attend the classes, all the classes.
One student wants to know what exactly backlog is. Backlog in project and assignment, etc.
Backlog means what you call supply. You can call it as your supply. In a simple language, you call it supply. When you have not cleared an examination, it is mentioned. You mention it in the class 12 as a compartment. When you are not getting enough marks to pass that subject. Here we are having credit requirements. When you are not getting that passing marks in that subjects, so then you will be having a U grade there, and you have to appear in that subject again. You have to clear that subject. Yeah.
Sir, a student wants to know more about credit system, and moreover they want detailed information about credit for each year.
Yeah, so students, you can download your scheme. That is also available on the institute website. You can go there and you download your detailed syllabus here. We have mentioned all the syllabus we have mentioned here. So you can go there and download all the these are the academic rules, these are the regulations, and we have mentioned all your teaching scheme is available on the.
Yes sir, here only, yes, go one up sir, curriculum.
Curriculum, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I just skipped that. This is your scheme, bache. So the students can go there and they can download that scheme. We have provided all the detailed scheme. This is already here. So you can go there and you can check how many credits are there
for a particular subject.
Yeah, for a particular subjects and all the credits which are to be secured in that particular semester. We have mentioned already there. Yeah.
Yes, sir. These are the all queries we have.
So for any other doubt, you can contact me, bache. I will be with you. And in case I request you all that whatever is your doubt, just write to us. If you are having any problem, any kind of problem, just write to us, just inform us. Please do not hesitate. Okay, we are here to help you and you can write to us. We will help.
So thank you, sir. Thank you very much for these words, and definitely these things going to help the student to better instrument of their academics and will be helpful during their stay in the campus.
And I request you, sir, that we will, when the students will arrive here, then we will conduct a session in the central seminar hall, because I think there are very less participants and majority of the students have skipped this session. So when the students will come here in physical mode, then we will arrange this kind of seminar and tell all that these are the rules, these are the regulations, you have to follow such instructions.
Definitely, sir.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Basak, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. So students, that's the end of this day for the induction. Thank you very much.